Is different with unique needs and learning styles. That's why Sylvan Learning Center will assess your child to pinpoint their skills and needs. With the help of an individualized plan and attentive tutors, your child can learn the skills to help them succeed. Jamie Fraser from Sylvan Learning Center is here to show us how your child can discover the skills, habits, and attitude to become a better student. Making learning feel good, this is Daily Web TV. It's fair to say that when it's test time, there can be a lot of stress. As parents, wouldn't it be great to see your child study smart as opposed to study hard? Well, today we're speaking with Jamie at Sylvan Learning Centers to find out what tools are needed to do just that. Jamie, let's talk about studying skills, and are there different types?
Absolutely. Our study skills program is my favorite of the mix, and basically the reason why it's my favorite is because it's a mature program. We run it from students anywhere from grade 4 right through to grade 12. And they take away these skills that they can use now in school and later on in life. They don't necessarily teach that in school. For example, it's great to see my grade 4 student write something down properly in their day planner, actually plan their day and studying accordingly. It's just as great to see that student 10 years from now preparing for university using those organization skills and actually succeeding with that. And then later on in life as well. They don't necessarily teach that.
Well, and more so in 15 years using it in business.
Exactly.
But everybody learns a little differently, and how does Sylvan address that? What are the different learning styles, actually?
Yeah, there's so when our students come in, we assess them and we find out exactly what their learning style is. Maybe they're a more visual student. Maybe they're auditory. Maybe they're haptic, which means they work with their hands better. So we assess
haptic.
That. Yeah, haptic. We assess that and we find out, okay, this student is more visual. We are going to help teach them strategies to cope in the classroom, being a more visual learner, so they get the most out of their classroom time at school.
And are there specific study skills that can be used for each learning style?
That's right, yeah. And in the program, we get into specifics with that. So the student can actually study themselves, which they find very interesting, find out exactly what kind of learner they are, and go through the process with us, how they can learn using those skills.
So they study themselves to learn how to study.
Exactly.
That's
yeah.
great. But I'm sure there are general techniques that everybody needs to have in place to study efficiently.
Right.
And what would those be?
So there's some main points, and with this program specifically, we go over the learning styles, like I mentioned. We go over organization. Note-taking is critical. It doesn't matter if you're a 10-year-old or you're an 18-year-old. You have to be able to take proper notes in school, and it will lead to success down the road. The other thing, major thing, is proper preparation for tests. So students, they cram, that's what they do. This teaches them the proper methodologies behind the whole system in general, but also really taking the time to plan for that exam. It could be a few weeks that they're preparing for that.
So if they've prepared properly, then they don't need to spend hours and hours studying for something, because it's been a gradual process and they've got concise notes and skills, and writing techniques, I imagine, are a very big part.
Absolutely.
Essays, we all love essays. So what do you do to assist with that?
Well, we've got a specific writing program here that takes the students right through the process. So parents love it because it's a difficult thing to teach, and they find in the school system they might be asked to write a book report or an essay, but there's no time to actually go through with the students the techniques and processes involved. So the students can come here and we go through the proper framework of what it takes to put together a proper essay. Once again, those skills lead into university, and they can experience a lot of success at that level as well.
Experiencing success, that's what the Sylvan Learning Centers are all about. And if you'd like some more information, Jamie, tell them how they can find you.
They can find us on educate.com.
Educate.com. Keeping you informed, I'm Sheila Clark, and you've been watching Daily Web TV.